The next category is Outstanding Photographer Program, and the nominees are
Where's the GPS voice? Here she is.
Lauren Klesiak, New England Cable News. Evan Scruggs, WBZ. John Villela Jr., WPRI. Nicholas Deflefson, WTIC. Tom Carl, WTIC. Adam Francis, WTNH.
also nominated Recalculating. Sorry. Actually, she's got a great voice. The Emmy goes to?
No, we're not mispronouncing names.
I will be. You want to read?
And the Emmy goes to Jessica Jennings, WSE and Vision Wing Productions.
There she is. Oh no. This what was handed to us, I swear.
Susan Boyle gave it to us.
What do you mean?
Did someone take the editor? This was planned. Yeah,
folks, big hand for Susan Boyle. No.
All right, so where's the right one? All right, so let's...
Well, Jessica, you're Jessica? Jessica apparently won something, so let's big hand for Jessica.
It's actually the next category for photographer program.
You get this. You get this.
Oh my God! Thank you. And I guess you'll see it eventually. It's an educational program called Boy in the World. It's about the inclusion of a 4-year-old boy with Down syndrome named Ronan. Inclusion means that Ronan gets to go to school with his typically developing peers and gets to live his life fully participating in every part of life, in his family and his community. I want to thank Ronan and his family, especially Penny Cadman, who couldn't be here tonight. She's Ronan's mother and the co-producer of this film. And I want to thank them for letting me into their lives and teaching me so many great lessons. I also want to thank my husband, who is the reason why I got the film done. So thank you very much.
It's sabotage. Look at, I mean, it does get a little confusing up here, doesn't it? Should we read one of these and have fun? Okay, thank you.
I guess that was my payback for making that bad joke to Tom Bergeron out back about my robot dance and wanting to be in Dancing with the Stars.
He's got a nasty streak, folks.
Oh,
okay.
Boy, oh boy.
So the next Emmy category I believe we're about to see is Outstanding Editor in News, No Time Limit.
Lauren Klesiak, New England Cable News. Evan Scruggs, WBZ. John Villela Jr., WPRI. Nicholas Deflefson, WTIC. Tom Carl, WTIC. Adam Francis, WTNH.
Well, they got their names read twice. That's not bad. At least they're not mad at us.
So much for moving it along.
Yeah,
Okay.
boy. And the winner is, the Emmy goes to Evan Scruggs, WBZ.
Fires to welcome. He's got it inside the 5 and he's in. Touchdown.
I'm not Evan. I'm John Burley, news director at WBZ. Evan thanks you. He would like to be here tonight, but I didn't give him the day off. So.
That was my new boss. Didn't he look handsome? I thought he looked really, really good.
You're terrible. Okay, the next category, Outstanding Arts or Entertainment Program.
Community auditions, Star of the Day, WBZ, WSBK, and Armstrong Interactive. Backstage, flashback to the 50s, CN8, the Comcast Network. Art Express, Mountain Lake PBS. Roadside Stories, Old Volks Home, New Hampshire Public Television, P-Point Productions, and Timecode Editing. Arts and Entertainment on Nantucket, Plum TV, Voices in Conflict, Connecticut Public Television.
This is exciting. It's a tie.
Ooh, first tie of the night.
Drum roll. One at a time, thank you. Someone knows what's happening. That's a good thing, because I certainly don't. All right, read one at a time. Backstage, flashback to the 50s, CN8, the Comcast Network.
Coming up on Backstage, put on...
You have no idea how happy I am right now. Those of you who know me really well do know. But let me just say great thanks, first of all, to Charlene Love, a very talented, lovely woman. Without her, I wouldn't have this dream of a lifetime for me, a child of television. Big thanks to Edwards for giving me the best 5 years of my career, the last 5 years thus far. She gave me a great chance. Last but not least, but most of all, I want to thank God for being blessed to be able to have this wonderful honor. I thank them, and I thank you all.
And the second winner in this category, Roadside Stories, Old Volks Home, New Hampshire Public Television, P-Point Productions, and Timecode Editing.
Today on Roadside Stories, we meet Steve by the side of the road, and he can really spin a yarn. But wait until you see what else he can do with his lungs. And he's pretty good with his hands, too.
I'm Christina DeFranco. This is Greg Monty. Neither us are Bob Wilson or Mark Szysinski. We're the people who accept other people's awards. And Bob and Mark have worked tirelessly on this, and I can't wait to deliver all these statues to him tomorrow. Thanks.
I like a tie. I like it when everybody wins.
I gotta be honest with you, when they asked us to present, I didn't know there'd be ties, there'd be wrong envelopes, there'd be bad jokes.
Kind of kooky.
This is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The next Emmy is Outstanding Historical or Cultural Program or Special, and the nominees are...
An Island Kingdom, ORCA Media, and Barking Spider Productions. Blizzard, WCVB. Basic Black Election 2008, The New Black Politics, WGBH. The History of New England Diners, WSBE. Champlain, The Lake Between, Vermont Public Television. Exploring Soul, WCVB. Red Sox Report, number 26, Cape Cod League, New England Sports Network, and the Boston Red Sox.
The envelopes are tight, too.
The winner is Champlain, The Lake Between, Vermont Public Television, and Broadwing Productions.
Some to quietly live on and share the land. Others to trade and do business. Many to conquer and colonize. This family's history is bound to the great long lake called Bitabaqua at the western edge of their homeland. It lies Wow, I made it. All the way from Vermont. I want to thank the Vermont Division for Historic Preservation for taking the brave step forward of becoming involved in a project that involved a television documentary, and partnered with my company and Vermont Public Television, Enzo DeMaio, executive producer, my colleague, my mentor, my friend. But most of all, I need to thank the Ganyagahaga Mohawk, the Wabanaki Abenaki culture bearers who taught me about their ancient and living cultures and who trusted me to tell their part of the story of diplomacy and trade and battles and the profound impact they had on the founding of two upstart nations, who then absconded with their territories, called the United States and Canada. There were hundreds of people whose support made this achievement possible, and I thank every one of them and say, Emmy2A. Thank you.
She made it from Vermont. They had until she hit the pike.
Everything's good till you hit the pike.
Yeah, they found her quick. The next category is Outstanding General Assignment Report.
Combat, Paper Project, New England Cable News. Rescuing the Rescuers, WTIC. In the Weeds, WBZ. Forgotten Heroes, WBZ. Murder on the 4th of July, WFXT. Elderly Driving Test, WBZ.
This is it?
This
ripped. Jeez, I didn't want to go back down that road. The Emmy goes to Murder on the 4th of July, WFXT.
It is the 4th of July as Bostonians prepare to celebrate our nation's birth. Just before noon, outside Faneuil Hall, near the Holocaust Memorial, a man lies unconscious on a sidewalk. This exclusive surveillance video shows the scene, and it reveals
Thank you, everybody. I'd like to thank my wife, Gail, who can't be here today, and my kids, Rob and Jess, who are watching on the web. But this really means an awful lot to me. This was part of our New England's Unsolved series, and it was an incredible story. And these stories that we do really do move us, and we hope that we find some peace for these families. And I'd like to thank the fabulous crew that works on this, Al DeMaio, an editor, Rich Ward, my photographer, no relation, although we both have this, our dads are both named Bob Ward. It's the strangest thing in the world. But thank you all very much.
The next category is Outstanding Graphic Arts, short form, and the nominees are
TJ Powers, Comcast Sportsnet. William Rishat, WBZ. Donna Pascolos, WHDH and CW56.
You should read.
William Rishat, WBZ.
You will be able to stay home, brother. You will be able to plug in, turn on, and watch TV 38. You will be able to lose yourself in jaw-dropping soccer action because the revolution will be televised.